Hey, what's happening, Internet? How's it going? I had a bunch of stuff I had to do to get ready for this stream. The plan was to start at 10:15. We're starting at 10:20. So, hopefully you guys having a good night. Just a reminder again. Tomorrow is my grandma's memorial. So I'll be in the New York City area. And then I'll be home probably by 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So the plan is to do Multiverses and then Batman Arkham. Because there's a Multiverses event tomorrow. Wuthering Waves is in big trouble. It only got 700 views tonight, which meant no income. So in order for that series to continue, it needs 1,000 views. And it's at 765 and then it went dead. So that means you guys got a lot of work to try to bring that back. Because my policy is only 1,000 views. Because one, 1,000 views means I get paid. If I don't get 1,000 views, I earn $0, which makes me grumpy. And two, I have new games that I'll be looking at this week. So Wednesday will be a Donkey Kong Country Returns marathon. So you're looking at like 10 a.m., 3:30, and 6 o'clock. And then the 8 o'clock stream will be something else because Amber will probably be super exhausted. And then on Thursday will be the finale of Donkey Kong Country Returns because it's not a very long game. It's going to be like 5-6 streams. And then Dynasty Warriors Origins will kick off like 8 o'clock on Thursday night because I'm trying to get early access to it, but you know, we'll do the best I can. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, will be the White Lantern suit because I like, you know, Brightest Day and I don't know. It's supposed to represent afterlife stuff, so I figured it'd be good to wear that suit tomorrow in memoriam to my grandma and things like that. So we're not going to vote on a suit tonight. For whatever reason, you guys decided on Thrill Killer. I hate this suit. I hate this suit so much. One of my favorite suits in the game is... Okay, thank you, Amber. One of my favorite suits... That stupid game. Is this one. I really like this one. The Knight of the Round suit is awesome. I think it looks dope. This suit I hate. This is like Cabaret Batman or something. It's stupid. I hate this suit. I hate it. I hate it so much. But give the people what they want. They voted for this, so hooray. Why you did that, I don't know. But here we are. Here we are. 33 minutes. Throw killer. Throw killer. Okay. No, I'm not cutting my hair. I'm keeping it long. Thank you, though. I'm gonna freak people out tomorrow. Why do I hate the Thrill Killer costume? I just said he looks like a cabaret person. He looks stupid. He's got thigh-high, like, boots. For a man, looks ridiculous. And he's got opera gloves like a woman. They go all the way up to his shoulder blades. He looks stupid. I hate this suit. I've always hated this suit. It looks stupid. Maybe this'll be I think he has weird biker shorts, too. Yeah, he's got thigh-high boots that go all the way up to his crotch area. He looks ridiculous. This is like flamboyant Batman. It looks stupid. I've never liked it. It's like one of my top 10 like horrible Arkham suits of all time list. I can't stand Thrill Killer. I just don't like it. Yeah. Okay. The only thing you like about it, I mean, if the gloves were lower, if he didn't have the thigh-high boots, which make him look like a woman, and it like came up to his knee or something, and his back gloves were a little bit further down, like toward his elbow, or like, you know, maybe a little bit above his wrist or something like that, like up to his forearm, that would be fine. There's no reason for his gloves to be like that. I like the gold of the bat symbol on his chest. I like the color of his utility belt. I think the utility belt looks good. The yellow trim is a nice touch. But the gloves and the boots look stupid. The cowl's not bad. The cape size is a good size. It's just the other stuff makes it look like really dumb. It's just creepy. It doesn't make me look intimidated by Batman. It makes me, I'm like disturbed. Like this, you know, gives true meaning to the word freak. Yes, please do. Please tear him apart. Ow. You didn't tear me apart. I know. I'm gonna try to go to bed by like 2 in the morning, honey. I'll be fine. I know, we're leaving it like early. Yeah, I know. Go to sleep. Love you. Oh yeah, I don't want to talk about the, yeah. It's kind of like the Keaton suit, like the cowl and stuff like that, but the gloves are too big. Like, if there was a mod or something, it would be great to lower the gloves and lower the boots. And then the suit would look better. It looks like a clown suit. Like, out of all the suits they could have put in the game, like, no one even likes Thrill Killer. It's such a weird Elseworld story. There's better costumes they could have given the game. Like Pirate Batman or something would have been better. Oh well. Not every Batman game has amazing suits, though. There's at least one or two that are just stupid. That's just what it is. It's not a big deal. I mean, think about, like, not every single Spider-Man game has, like, every suit is amazing. There's at least one or two suits that are just kind of like, ugh. Thrill Killer is just one of those suits for me that's just kind of like, ooh, I don't like it. Guys, don't unplug the, Elgato, please. So guys, your YouTube short is not a cat short tonight. It's something a little bit different. I did a food vlog. So at 11:30 there'll be a food vlog showing you guys Sabrett hot dogs in honor of my grandparents. Because my grandparents had a after my grandfather retired from the force, he was a hot dog man for 25 years. He retired the year Amber and I got married. So it would have been, I think he retired in 2006, I believe. Whoa. Yo. So, my grandparents operated a small business out of their home where they sold hot dogs. They went to Sabrett's and they picked up the hot dogs, and then my grandpa would sell them rain or shine. But my grandmother would cook them. So they would boil the hot dogs in this giant, I don't even know what to call it. It was like a massive pot or pan. I don't know. I don't know cooking terms. And, you know, then they would find a way of keeping them warm inside of the hot dog cart thing. It would be like, I guess they would stick it in boiling water or something. This suit looks stupid? Of course it does. Of course. Yeah. Alrighty, so we did okay. Alright, let's go, weirdo. Yeah, I didn't. We didn't have the condiments at home to make it like a full-blown, you know, New York City experience. I don't have any sauerkraut or relish or anything like that. So it was a traditional hot dog. Did mustard and ketchup. As it. Like if I had the works on it, yeah, but no, I didn't. I didn't have the works on it. Plus, I'm gonna be traveling in the car, you know, from here to New York City early in the morning. I don't want to have a full stomach because I'm going to get nauseous because I can't drive anymore because of my neuropathy. So Amber is the designated driver, so to speak. I'm not going to have a full belly getting in the car with her and going all the way to New York City because I won't make my grandma's memorial because I'll be over on the side of the road. So 2 hot dogs with very light condiments on it is fine by me because I can have that properly digested when I go to sleep at 2 in the morning. And I go to sleep at 2 in the morning. And then I get woke up at 6, put on my monkey suit, because, you know, I got to dress up nice. Maybe put my hair in a ponytail, I don't know. Or I think I'm going to rock my fedora at the funeral. I have a beautiful Indiana Jones style fedora that my wife got me that, you know, older gentlemen wear. So I'm going to need my cane because we're going to be at the cemetery and I can't walk too good. So I'm going to need help, like, getting up the, you know, which is going to be embarrassing for me because I'm not that old, but again, I have problems with my legs, so I'm going to need some assistance. If I try to lean on Amber, I'm going to take her down because she'll probably be wearing heels. So that would not be good. We're walking up, because remember, it snowed a lot where we're going. So, you know, and I'm not wearing my dress shoes because I won't have any traction, so I'm going to wear my my sneakers. I'm going to look a little weird, but you know, if Michael Jackson can pull it off, I can pull it off. It's not cool to walk with a cane. I wish I didn't have to. I don't walk with a cane in the house. I just prop myself up against the wall. I use my upper arm strength and stuff because my obstacle course in this house is positioned in a way that I can lean on the couch, can lean on the wall, then the then the stairs leading into the kitchen. I always got something to push myself on because I don't like using the cane. It makes me feel stupid. But when we go out and there's ice and stuff, I use my cane. So it's not going to be good condition, so I'm going to have to take it with me. Probably family members will probably make fun of me or something like that. Very few people have seen me use it, like in my family, because I'm all the way over here in Pennsylvania. They're in parts of Connecticut, Canada, New York. And the only people I really visit is my parents. So I haven't seen my Portuguese cousins in probably 15, 20 years. The last time they saw me, I was normal. I was engaged, but I was mostly normal. I wouldn't say it's a comical hat. It's a fedora. It's a beautiful fedora. I like my fedora though. It looks clean. I look sophisticated. So I'm gonna wear my wrinkle-free monkey suit, my fedora, my brown tennis shoes, the ones with the really good traction on the bottom, so I can walk better. And then I'll, you know, got my cane like Alfred. All I'm missing is a pair of sunglasses, like John Wick or something. And I may or may not wear a trench coat. I'm probably going to rock my leather jacket, though, but it might clash with the whole monkey suit thing. Monkey suit, of course, being basically like a tux. Yeah. I call it a monkey suit because it's really tight and it's not fun to wear. And I told Amber I would only wear a monkey suit 2 times, at our wedding and my funeral. And it looks like I didn't, you know, there's a third option. which is apparently a funeral. But, protective aura, no. Yeah, low health, why not? Why not? That's fun. Player will not be able to do silent takedowns. During combat, all special combo moves are disabled. I don't think I like that. During combat, all gadgets will be disabled. Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like disabling those things because those are fun. I think we're good. That works for me.
No one can help you now.
Canes are not cool. Have you not watched House? Oh, I have, but I have some pretty... we'll say, rude family members. And, I mean, I don't know how big the thing is going to be, but, like I said, I haven't seen my big extended family, like my Portuguese side, because they didn't come to my wedding. We're not super close. And I don't think they've met Amber yet. I don't know. I don't know if she met the Uncle John, like, group or not. I don't think so. I think he passed away before we got married. But I can't remember. My wife has a very good memory. I do not. But I definitely remember, like, going to a family get-together when I was engaged, and they couldn't believe I was getting married. And my grandma, back then, when we were at the party or the cookout or whatever, she said, it's going to be good that you have a proper wife to put some meat on these bones, because I've always been skinny. So even back then, like, I've always, you know, I have a high metabolism. High metabolism. So I don't really put on weight. I haven't lost my hair, I haven't put on weight. I still look the same as I did, you know, 20 years ago. It's creepy. That's why people think I'm a Nosferatu. And they're like, how do you do it? I said, well, I don't drink a lot of soda. I don't smoke. I don't drink beer. I don't do any drugs. I exercise. You know. They're like, you say you eat good, but you eat cereal every day. It's like, yeah, I do eat cereal every day, but I eat other food. Cereal's like my cheap food. But I don't down like 6 things of soda a day, or, you know, drink like, what is it, like 3 or 4 cups of coffee a day. I have 1 cup of tea. 1 cup of tea in the morning, 1 cup of tea at night. I drink V8 juice all day. Have my vitamins in the morning. Cereals, and I have a sandwich usually, or some soup. I only eat 2 meals a day, really. I work so much that I don't have time. I do small little snacks in between. And when I mean snacks, I mean things like crackers, fruit. I'm trying to think what else. Sometimes ramen. But not like the ramen that you guys get from the can. Or not can, what do you call it? The ones you get from the instant cup. I do the noodles separately, and then we make our own broth using like a beef stock. So it's not the processed stuff, it's a fresh beef stock. Sometimes with pork in it. Keep it pretty simple though. I put vegetables in it. And then I put cheese in it, and people on the internet freak out. They're like, you can't put cheese in ramen? It's like, I just did! You want me to take a picture of it? They're like, no! Why would you put the cheese in the ramen? Because I can. That's why. What are you going to do about it? That's right, nothing. Not just any cheese. Put the Mexican shredded cheese in there. So not only do I got like the pork flavor, but I add a little bit of fiesta to it. And it becomes, what is it? Like beef Mexican ramen. Because the cheese, you know, tastes like taco cheese. 'Cause I like that kind of cheese. I put it in my soup all the time. Sometimes cheddar cheese if we have, you know, shredded cheddar cheese.
On your knees.
Ow. Now, last time I saw my grandma, she freaked me out, though. She showed me a picture of me in high school. And she said, the only difference now is, she says, you're a little fatter. And you have more hair. I was like, thanks, Grandma. And then I kid you not, one of the last things she said to me when she could still talk is, she's like, Luke, I'm having problems with my DVD VCR again. And it's like, okay, Grandma. Why is it grandparents always had problems with the VHS DVD combo? Like, every grandparent, it seems like that thing was their kryptonite. It's like, you always tell them, hey, just use the DVD player, it's easier. But it's like, no, they want to use their VHS tapes too, right? But it never works right. It's like, just use the DVD player. And then, I love how, for years, after Grandpa passed, she would call me up on the phone. I think, oh, she just wants to reminisce. No, she wants to know how to turn off the, or fix the clock on her VCR because it's the wrong time. It doesn't match her watch. She needs me to go there and fix the clock, and I'm several states away. And then if I try to talk her through how to do it, she doesn't understand my directions. That was like a running thing we had going on for like most of my married life. Like, she, you know, because my grandpa didn't know how to do that. Truth be told, I didn't know how to do it either because, I mean, you know, programming a VCR clock is very complex. I don't know why they didn't make it easier. I always told them, hey, just get a PlayStation. And they're like, a play what? You know, a PlayStation. You can configure the clock and it'll always update it. Even has a calendar. It's really easy. Plus, you know, it's got a DVD player built in. Boom, you're done. And my grandpa would always be like, well, what do I want a video game system for? It's like, so you can watch movies. It's much easier to use than a DVD player. And those cheap DVD players, they don't work right anyway. You're gonna spend like what, 20, 30 bucks on a small DVD player that was made in some sweatshop in China somewhere that's not gonna work. And then some yokel is gonna get you to put a protection plan on it when it's like 20 bucks. And then it's gonna destroy your DVD thing. It's like, just get a PlayStation 3 or a PS4 Slim or whatever, and boom, you've got your DVDs and Blu-rays. You're all set. Very easy. Plus, the clock will always work because you just connect it to your Wi-Fi. That's how you live. But nah, the older generation, they didn't get that. My parents still don't get that. I swear, if my mom starts calling me, like, all the time and asks me how to do, like, a VHS DVD combo, be like, I threw those out years ago. You want to know the last time I had a VCR DVD combo? Was in 2007. Somebody gave it to us as a wedding gift. And we kept it in the box. We never used it. I don't even know where my VHS tapes are. I think they're in the basement somewhere. I don't know where they are. I'm gone. Hooray. Yeah, you want to know my secret to great skin? I stay out of the sun. I don't look like most people my age because I'm a NEET. I live inside. I get fresh air, I open a window. They wish they aged like fine wine. I mean, the old saying goes, you are what you eat. People don't realize that, not to be mean to anybody who does this, but I have a old college buddy, okay? I'll tell you this story. I have an old college buddy. Never drank alcohol, right? Never smoked. Never did any drugs. Never vaped. Never did any of that stuff. But he was a soda addict. Okay? A man loves his orange soda. He loved it too much. The man would drink a can, or not, sorry. He'd drink a pack of soda a week. A whole pack of soda. But that was just the pack. So you would buy the 12 pack, right? So he drank all that in like 5 days. Plus, he'd be downing like 2 bottles of Sprite while he was at work. And the man never had any cavities. He never had any problems. He had proper like dental hygiene. But that's all he did for like 27, 28 years is he was a soda addict. He drank soda all the time. Grape soda, orange soda, soda when he woke up in the morning, soda for breakfast, soda for gaming sessions, soda on trips, soda at the gym, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, the guy got cancer. And all he did, he loved soda. And he was like, how in the world did I get cancer? And the doctor said, you drank too much soda. He says, you realize that thing is loaded with high fructose corn syrup. It's got more sugar than in a bowl of cereal. And he says, you don't drink 1 or 2 sodas a day. You're drinking all this stuff. So unfortunately, you know, that's what happened to my buddy, one of my childhood friends. He drank so much soda, he ended up getting cancer, and he passed away. That was like, I think he died like 5 years ago. But before he got the cancer, though, he looked like he was 40 years old, and he was around my age. So, you know, he looked much older than me. We went to the same college. And he always said I looked like how I did when we were in college, and he looked like my grandpa, kind of, almost. His face was very, like, wrinkly. He had no hair anymore. His eyes looked weird. Almost like, kind of like he had, like, jaundicey eyes. Almost. He had a very strange complexion. It was kind of like orangish, but not quite, because the man loved his orange soda. Yeah, but he was very happy with his life until he got really sick. You know, he didn't think, because he didn't do the alcohol and he didn't do the drugs, and he was clean as a whistle, but, I mean, the man was a soda addict. So, I mean, the moral of the story is everything in moderation. You know? People think that I eat a lot of cereal. I have a bowl of cereal a day. If I miss breakfast, then, you know, I might eat 1 box of cereal, but not usually. I have 1 bowl of cereal a day. I have my fruits and veggies. I do all this other stuff. But that's why, you know, your grandparents and your parents tell you when you're a kid, you are what you eat. So if you eat too much of something, you can get really sick. It's just how it is, unfortunately. So, but, you know, there are some people that go to extremes, and then they're like, well, I'll just cut soda completely out of my diet completely. It's like, you don't need to do that. It's like, if you like soda, drink your soda. Just don't have like a whole pack of soda every week, and on top of that, you know, be getting all these liters to go to the gym and go running and all this other stuff. It's not juice. It's not water. It's carbonated stuff, and the carbonated stuff is not good for your stomach. It can tear up your insides. Especially if you have like any type of stomach related thing. If you have GERD or you have any type of like stomach ailment, it's not good for you to do that kind of stuff, because it, you know, burns up your insides because it's acidic. Yeah, that costume's stupid. Eating fruits and veggies helps you stay healthy looking. Well, I'll tell you a secret. I don't like the taste of veggies. You want to know what I do with them? I blend them, and then I drink them, and I mix it with fruit, because I can't stand the taste of vegetables. I'm older, and I still don't like celery. I will not eat celery plain. You stick it in a blender with some carrots and tomatoes and beets, I'll drink it. If you give it to me plain, I'm not eating it. I'll eat raw broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, maybe cherry tomatoes. But any other vegetable, you know, I'll drink it. Like mixed with other stuff, and make sure that you have, like, there's certain types of fruit that can actually overpower the gross taste of vegetables. It's true. So, you know, I found that strawberries and banana will mask the taste of vegetables when you blend them together. So it's like you're getting all the benefits of the vegetables, ugh, but then the banana and the fruit, so the potassium and the strawberry, gives it like a very sweet taste. If you want, you can add stuff in it to make it sweeter, but I'm so used to it that it doesn't bother me. And I just mix it with a little bit of like V8 juice on top of that, and boom, you're good to go. Just remember, it's raw fruits and veggies, so you don't want to have that sitting out all day. Best to drink that within an hour or an hour and a half, because I mean it's not food that you can have sitting out. You don't want to be one of those guys that you go and you live stream for 6 hours and you're sipping like from a smoothie that you made, you know, several hours ago. That thing's gonna go bad and it's gonna be filled with bacteria. No, you can't do that. If it's gonna take you all day to drink it, then make sure that you put it in the fridge. Otherwise, you're gonna regret it. Your stomach will make you pay for it later. That's not, when food is out, it doesn't last as much as people think it does. There are certain types of food that I learned when Amber went into culinary that can actually be sitting out for about 4 hours. But anything past that, it's going to start to grow bacteria, which is very bad. It could be very dangerous. You could get food poisoning.
I hate you so much.
Did he say thank you so much? You're welcome. I just broke your leg. I mean, I have soda every once in a while. I like cream soda because that was part of my grandfather's hot dog cart. You know, the New York City dogs paired with cream soda. My gosh. And I still drink ginger ale, but I only drink ginger ale when I'm nauseous because it helps alleviate some of the nausea. Just a little bit. It's not perfect. It helps, but it's not. It's not like a cure-all. If you're wicked nauseous, I would not advise drinking ginger ale, because the carbonation is going to make the removal of your cookies much worse after you had the either Gatorade or the any type of carbonated beverage. It's going to burn coming up. So you just want to stick with water if you're super nauseous. But I have GERD, so I can't have a lot of soda anyway. But I love ginger ale. I like Canada Dry, and I like Schweppes. But during the pandemic, they changed the formula or whatever, and Schweppes tastes gross now. It tastes like seltzer water, and I can't drink seltzer water. It's gross. So we're a Canada Dry family. Like, if there's any other good tasting ginger ale, I'll try it, but Schweppes tastes gross. And I was a Schweppes guy my whole life, so pretty upset that they did that. I don't like how companies change the recipe to make stuff cheaper. And who knows what they put in there now. It literally, if you've ever had seltzer water, it tastes like seltzer water with a little bit of ginger in it. It's gross. And the bubbles, I think the last time I had Schweppes was like 2023. And the bubbles, like, hurt my nose. It was not a pleasant thing. It was like, what'd they do to my ginger ale? So Canada Dry is my brand of choice for now. In fact, I'll be having Canada Dry on the road with me to keep me, like, from getting too car sick. I could drive, like, the car using the cruise control, but it's not really safe to do that. So it's just easier if Amber drives, and Amber's a very good driver, so I think she is. Any girl that can drive in New York City traffic without freaking out is an amazing driver. It's a true story. If your girl can do that, then you are a lucky son of a gun. because most people freak out in New York City traffic. Amber is calm as a cucumber. And I'm not holding on for dear life when we're driving through New York City with Amber driving. Because I know that she's a good driver. And also I know that she doesn't want to hit anybody because she was she worked in an insurance company. So she understands insurance premiums and what happens if you get in a car accident. So Amber's very careful. But she doesn't drive like a grandma either, so. Whoops.
You and me.
Aha!
I had enough
Ow.
of you.
Well, that was a cheap shot. Damn. Oh, what do you know? We got all the things. Hooray. Traveling makes you age? I mean, traveling is stressful. It's the best looking origin shoot. I can't talk. This is the best looking origin suit when it's in motion? No, it's not. Best looking origin suit in motion is Nightfall. This suit is terrible. I hate this suit. I only did it because you guys voted for it. Actually, let me think about this. What are my... Like, the Nightfall suit isn't in this. So... What suits do I like in Arkham Origins on Wii U? I like the default. Jury's still out on that. Long Halloween looks good. I just don't like the biker shorts. I think that's weird. Everything else about the suit is great. The shorts are stupid, but it's a pretty good suit. Like a 7. He looks really cool. I like Red Sun Batman. Probably give him an 8. Gotham by Gaslight, like a 7 or 6. Like, and still it looks kind of bad with the cowl, but when it's in motion, he looks kind of cool. New 52 looks better on the Steam Deck thing. Here it looks like a toy, and I just don't like it. Parts of the suit are very blurry. Sometimes it has some nice like detail to it. Other times it just like it looks like a blurred mess. See how his torso is kind of like blurry, and then the bat symbol is like very shiny, and sometimes he has lines and the lines disappear because the suit is just so blah. I don't like the cowl either. NOEL suit is awesome. I like that one still. Knight of the Round is awesome. I love this. This is probably one of my favorite suits next to Azrael. Really like this suit a lot. Hate this suit. 3. First appearance is okay. I can't stand the cowl. They didn't do a good job on the cowl. More or less, it's just first appearance. Brightest Day suit is not bad. I just don't like that it's all white. But it's based on the pre-52, you know, Blackest Night, Brightest Day Batman suit. So it's kind of like his, you know, Neil Adams classic with the bat oval in the chest. He's got the long ears of the cowl. I like the blades on his gauntlet. Everything about the suit looks fine. And then you've got Earth 2 Batman is not bad. The suspenders look a little weird, but it's okay. Like a 6 or 7. And then this suit is awesome. This is Earth 2 Thomas Wayne. It's a great suit too. So this would be in my top 5. I don't know where in my top 5 though. It's a cool suit though. Alright, let's go back to yuck. Ugh! Clown suit. Any more costumes in this game on PS3? Not on this one though. What are my top 3 live action Batman suits? Affleck, BVS, Keaton, 1989. Batman Begins, probably number 3. Matt Reeves would be number 4. Number 5 would be the Dark Knight suit from Nolan. Number 6 would be Sonar suit. Or wait, no. Number 6 would be Batman Returns suit. Number 7 would be Sonar suit from Batman Forever. Number 8 would be the tactical suit from Justice League. Number 9 would be probably the Keaton suit from The Flash. And number 10 would be the Nightmare suit from Zack Snyder's Justice League. Or BVS. The Nightmare costume from BVS. I think those are my favorite live-action suits. Would be my top 10. I think. I think that's a good list. Well, I mean, they tried the white eyes. They did the white eyes in The Dark Knight. Remember, they explained how they were going to use it? Batman tapped into the surveillance of all of Gotham City. And he had the white eyes when he was searching for the Joker. It didn't look very good. They tried to make it look as cool as possible, but it didn't look good. So I don't know. Maybe they can do the white eyes. I guess we'll find out. You like the Forever suit? That's fine. I like the Sonar suit. But I don't like it more than Affleck's like BVS suit. I think that's perfection. I just wish the ears were bigger. I didn't think they could pull off a spandex suit on film. Like, I thought it would look bad like Adam West's suit. Which, Adam West's suit was very form-fitting. But Batfleck pulled it off. Now, not every suit Batfleck had was great. He has some really terrible suits. I hate his Flash suit so much. I like that what they were trying to do with the blue and gray. But what on earth was wrong with all of that armaments they did to the suit? They should have kept it simple. Should have been the BVS suit with the Jim Lee Hush color scheme of blue, dark blue, and gray. Without all that added armament nonsense. It could have been a good suit. It could have been good. But no! No! They just had to go and screw it up. They just had to. So now, not only does Batfleck have one of the best Batman suits in film history, but he also has one of the worst in film history, right up there with George Clooney. It's terrible. It's true. Go and look at it. Look at the Flash suit that he's wearing. He looks like a clown. The suit is nice looking until you look at all the weird armaments on it. It's like a mixture of the BVS suit meets the tactical suit. So they combine things that most people love, but some things should not be mixed together. Some things are not better when you combine them. That was a terrible idea. I love everything about the BVS suit except for the ears. The ears are too short. It drives me crazy. He looks like a cat. He doesn't look like a bat. His ears needed to be just a little bit bigger. I'm not asking for, like, Keaton-size ears, but something in the middle. But not something as short as Affleck's ears were. They were actually going to make the ears of Affleck's suit bigger in his solo movie. But, of course, that never happened, so. C'est la vie. Not much we can do. It looks like they are doing a blue and gray suit for DCU Batman. If you look at his silhouette in the Creature Commandos episode, it's blue and gray. Pause the lightning and you can see, like, it looks similar to the silhouette style they used for Batman the Animated Series, which Batman the Animated Series was blue and gray. So most likely you're going to see a dark blue and gray Batman with trunks in James Gunn's universe. I don't think it's a black and gray suit. I think it's blue and gray. It would have looked darker against the lightning if it was black. The fact that it's shinier against the lightning means it's blue. That's just what color does when lightning strikes. It's more colorful than if someone's wearing all black, they would look more shadowy. So the fact that there's a blue tint to his costume, when you see the lightning, that means he's wearing blue. So he is going to wear blue, unless they change it. Well, the problem is, the black Batman suit, it looks more theatrical. It's very hard to get a nice look to a blue costume on film because it looks cartoonish. If you look at Affleck's Batman suit in the Flash movie, it kind of looks like a cartoon character. Compared to when he was on screen in BVS, and you know, he did his action sequences in BVS and other things like that, he looks like a scary, intimidating Batman. But when you look at him in the Flash movie in particular, he looks like a cartoon character because not only is he running around during the day, which was a stupid idea, they should have had that sequence take place at night. It probably would have looked better and less like goofy. Most people think the chase sequence on the Batmobile or the Batcycle is really goofy because why is Batman out during the day? Not only is he out during the day, but he's wearing this very garish blue costume. That just looks really bad. If that sequence was at night and they made it look darker, the suit would have looked better. But it's so bright that it doesn't look good on film. When they were doing the first Batman movie and they were making costumes for Michael Keaton, they decided to go with the all-black look because it looked better on film. And also made Batman appear more like, you know, otherworldly. He didn't look like, you know, just some guy in a bat suit. He looked like, you know, he could be like a demon from hell or something. It was supposed to be not only intimidating, but one of the core reasons they did it is because they wanted it to look better on film. Black looks better on film than like bright colors like, you know, really bright blues and yellows and things like that. If you look at the oval on Keaton's chest, it's not yellow, it's kind of an orange tint to it. Because yellow didn't look good with the suit. In promotional materials, it's a yellow oval, but when you look at it in the movies, it's got kind of like an orange tint to it, a little bit. Because it looks better when you know, are filming it. Especially they were going for a whole, like, dark deco, gothic look to the film, so they had to make the suit look like it belonged in that universe, you know? But that's the reason. Even George Clooney's suit, it's not a black Batman suit. It's kind of like a dark blue. And when they film it at certain angles, the costume like almost like looks kind of like purplish, or it's got like this weird tint to it when the camera hits it a certain way. And the reason why Joel Schumacher did that is because he thought the black costume was too intense for his toyetic vision. So when Clooney came on board to be Batman, they changed the tone of the Batsuit. The Batsuit is not all black. If you stand George Clooney's suit up next to Michael Keaton's from Batman Returns, and the base suit from Batman Forever, and the base suit of Batman and Robin, you can easily tell that the Batman and Robin suit is kind of like a dark blue. It's like a navy color compared to the other stuff. The problem is, the way that the suit shines when it's on film, it looks bad. And you can see the bat nipples, and you can see like all the weird stuff that Schumacher did. Even though the bat nipples existed on the Batman Forever suit, when we were going for like a Greek god aesthetic, you didn't really see the bat nipples as prominently as Clooney's suit, because Clooney's suit was a brighter color. So it was easier to see the details. Kilmer's bat suit was all black, so it was hard to make out, you know, some of the features they added to the suit. As weird as that sounds, but that's why they did black. It's because black looks better on film. It's why Matt Reeves did the black too. So it was... The thing that I was worried about when I saw BVS for the first time in theaters is there's no way Affleck's suit is going to look good on film. And I ate my words. Because every scene that I saw his Batman, he acted like the Arkham Batman. The way he fought, the way he moved in the shadows, it was some of the coolest stuff I'd ever seen. Like that Batman do outside of the animated series. He'd slink away in the darkness and his cape would, like, envelop his body and stuff like that. You know? The way he moved, the way he hardly spoke in the movies, except for a one-liner once in a while. That was Batman. I loved that stuff. A lot. Thought it was very cool. I think I messed up. Okay, I get one more. I get one more go. Amber and I kind of jumped in the theater. Batfleck's first appearance in the movie is he's hiding from the cops up in the rafters of the building. And he looks like a bat. And then the police see him and they freak out. Like, we were eating popcorn when that scene happened and it was a jump scare for us because we weren't expecting it. Like, they were building up the music. We didn't know where Batman was going to be or what was going to jump out at us. And then we see Batfleck for the first time, like, in the corner. And, like, he's just there motionless, like, staring down the police, and then he's gone the next second. That was awesome. That was a cool sequence. Some of my favorite sequences of Affleck in BVS is the shot of the lightning is right out of Frank Miller's Batman Dark Knight Returns. I like when Batman confronts Lex Luthor in the prisons and he destroys the lights and he appears like this angel of death in front of Lex. I thought that scene was brilliant, and I thought that was textbook Batman. That was great. He said very little. He threatened Lex and then he disappeared. It was exactly how the animated series Batman and Arkham Batman operate. It was great to see that. I don't feel like I really got that with both Bale's Batman and Matt Reeves' Batman so far. I mean, you know, Matt Reeves' Batman is just starting out, so hopefully we get more of those scenes. But when I was watching Matt Reeves' Batman, it kind of felt like I was seeing a different take on Christopher Nolan's Batman, because Bale and Matt Reeves' Batman kind of act similar. A little bit, especially their interrogation methods are very similar to Christian Bale's in The Dark Knight. Except, you know, he wasn't in there with Riddler, like, beating him up, but the way he was outside talking to him was like something out of the way that Bale would interrogate people. The way Affleck would interrogate people was just straight up terrifying. As it was supposed to be, because Batman is not a good person. You know? It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to scare you. And a lot of live-action Batman did not scare me, really. I literally had 2 jump scares of Affleck's Batman that I wasn't expecting to ever see happen in film. And I loved every minute of it. Every scene that Batfleck was in was fantastic in BVS Ultimate Edition. And every scene that he was in the Snyder Cut was pretty good, too. But he was more like a, you know, teamwork Batman in the Snyder Cut. So it felt like the Justice League Animated Universe Batman and not so much the Batman that we got in BVS. There was a tonal change. Good or bad, you could tell the tonal difference between BVS and whatever. I wanted to see more of the Batman that we saw in BVS minus, you know, the manslaughter, and kind of like lead up to a Batman that's you know, open to the idea of being more hopeful and optimistic. We didn't get to see that. It was Batman cranked to 11, and then somebody came through and lowered the volume down to like a 4 or 5. You know, it was too drastic of a change. That's why, you know, people complain about tonal shifts in the original DCEU. There was tonal shifts. Like, BVS is where I wanted Batman to go. I wanted to see more of that style, more of that aggression, more of that brutality, more of that angst, more of that pain. And then to, as we got to know Affleck's Batman, to have that taper off a little bit. You know, just it gets tempered. Instead, it was the problem with a lot of DC movies is there's no gradual progression of the character. It's you meet the character this way, and then years later, they're a completely different way. And then when you meet them for the last time, then they're the complete opposite of how you met them to begin with. That, to me, is bad characterization. I don't like that. Yeah, it feels like when I was watching Ben Affleck's Batman, I was watching a multiverse Batman. Like, I was watching an actor who was playing Batman in different incarnations of, like, the multiverse. Because I never got to see that BVS Batman again. I might have seen that BVS Batman again in his, you know, the Batman movie. But we didn't really get that version of Batman in Justice League. We kind of got that version of Batman in David Ayer's Suicide Squad. A little bit. Mostly. He didn't talk very much. He did some cool stuff. He fought some bad guys. He was in and out. Boom. You know, that was a great cameo. A lot of people don't like his cameo in the Suicide Squad. I like it. I think that's very Batman. He wouldn't be a super chatty Cathy. He would, you know, leap in, take action, do his thing, and then he'd move on. Crime is always happening, right? So he's not going to stay in one place all the time. So I thought his sequences with Harley and Joker and Deadshot were great. You know, even the Flash's cameo was pretty good in the Suicide Squad. But the problem I have with the DCU in general is we never got to see that character progression for Affleck's Batman because he could have nailed it. He says that he doesn't like his portrayal of Batman in BVS, but he did a great job. Outside of, you know, manslaughter. I thought his Bruce Wayne and his Batman made sense, and based on the trauma that he went through with the death of his son, he's kind of unhinged. I don't like that they killed Dick Grayson. I still hate that, but I can understand the direction they were going in. It's just like the constant like back and forth like a tennis match with Batman was just too jarring for me. It's like one moment he's like this, he's really cool, he's interesting, and then the next minute he's kind of like on his redemption arc, and he's like completely altered his personality to the point of almost like stepdad hanging out with the family. You know, he's kind of awkward. It just didn't work. And then when you see him again in the Snyder cut, they got that tonal shift again to go back to Snyder's vision, and he's more or less not stepdad, but he's trying to be like cool uncle, you know, but still loner uncle. It just, I mean, it is what it is, but still, that bothered me a little bit. You know what I mean? Easy. Yeah, Reeves' Batman has potential. That's why I want to see some character growth. Like, people are like, what are your thoughts on Matt Reeves' Batman? Are you dismissive? Are you for it? It's like, I want to see him grow. I didn't really judge Christian Bale's Batman until his trilogy was over, and I still think the high of his career was Batman Begins. I didn't like his Batman voice after Dark Knight. During Dark Knight. he kind of got rid of it a little bit in The Dark Knight Rises, but it's still kind of there a little bit. He's more like a grumpy sounding, like raspy Batman in The Dark Knight Rises, which I like better than, you know, subtitle Batman in The Dark Knight. But I get a rough understanding of his character arc because we got to see it. So I can't really judge Matt Reeves' Batman until he gets his trilogy to see where he goes with the character. We saw what he's like in the beginning. What's he going to be like in the second movie? What type of character are they going to fight? Are they going to fight Mr. Freeze? Are they going to do Man-Bat? What are they doing? You know, are we going to get to see more of his humanity? Are we going to get to see some, you know, of his trauma more? Like, where are they going? Are they going to introduce Robin to try to level him off a little bit? Like, to make him more, like, caring and to be a father to someone who's going down a dark path? You know, he can be that kind of, like, light in the darkness that puts Dick Grayson on the right path, like Batman did when he adopted the kid. I'd really like to see Matt Reeves' Batman tackle that type of stuff because it's never been done. The Dick Grayson that we've been introduced to twice, essentially, is always a teenager. He's never a little kid. And I say twice because basically the Blake character is supposed to be Dick Grayson. They just changed him a lot. They made him a cop like Dick Grayson. They made him an orphan like Dick Grayson. They made him look up to Batman like Dick Grayson. He was a combination of all the Robins in a sense, but, you know, he was a great character. It's just, you know, I would have liked to see more Blake, but never happened because they weren't going to make any more. Nolan was done. Bale was done. And that was it. Wait. No. No. Not doing that. Aura is fine. I think I can get away with decreased health. I think so. And that's good. Everything else is fine. I'm cool with that. Okay.
You're all going down.
That could have been bad.
Simple jobs.
That could have been very bad. Okay. So, your YouTube short, guys, will be up in a few minutes. I just need to advertise it because I totally forgot. Yeah, I knew they were going to do that. So, just heads up, guys, if you're watching Wuthering Waves, YouTube took away a ton of views. So, it was close to 800. They dropped it down to 700. So, they took 100 views away because the stream did so bad. They just yeeted 100 views, like, over the past hour. It's gone. So, I'll give you guys till Thursday to get another episode. But, yeah, that's in bad shape. Which, it bothers me because that episode was really good. Like, that was a very well-written episode. There was a lot of action involved with it, had a lot of heart to it. There's no reason that stream shouldn't have gotten 1,000 views, but it didn't. It totally bombed. And I made no money off it, so I'm still livid, personally. Still pretty annoyed. But anyway, there's no cats in this. This is a food vlog. So wait, where was my last food vlog I did anyway? It was a while ago. Didn't I make tacos for breakfast or something? And I totally regretted that. Food vlog. We made a lot of Injustice shorts. They won't fix this. Don't know what that is. Probably had an anime character on the thumbnail too. Happy Thanksgiving. That's a food vlog. We'll use that one. That's food. I don't know why it says Mario Party and all that other stuff, but okay. I have to change the hashtags though, because it's not. There is no Mario Party in this. Food is not a Mario Party. Do anime, food, dinner, hot dogs. Yep. Dinner time is a hashtag. Okay. What about foodie? Foodie is a hashtag. Okay, cool. Alright, that works. Best Thing Ever is the name of the short. Maybe I should call it My Favorite Thing. This is my favorite. And it has an anime character on it, so people are going to be like, are you objectifying something? It's like, just watch the short, dummy. No cats are in the short. There are no cats. There are no cats in this short. Link is snoring. It's loud. I can hear him from here. I can hear him from here. Okay. YouTube. My favorite thing. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. 13. 11:30. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And then we'll advertise on Twitter later. Just remind me to advertise on Twitter later because I'll need to do that. Alright, so we need to perform a takedown through event cover. Hate those. Take down an enemy by exploding a weak wall. Perform an inverted takedown from a vantage point.
Meatheads. That's my motto.
This place is a dump. Nobody's gonna bother us here.
No! I screwed up. That's bad. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. Once you put it on the ground like that, you're not going to get the takedown. You cannot put it on the ground. If the game screws up and it puts it on the ground, restart. You have to restart. Yeah, the reason why Joker had silver grills in his mouth in the BVS universe is because Batman almost killed him for killing Robin. That is totally true. His jaw is rewired, and he's got kind of like a lot of metal inside of him, which we were going to see. But most of his mouth is covered in metal because Batman knocked out most of his teeth. Messed up his jaw, and it was pretty nasty. He almost killed him. We don't even know who stopped him from killing him. Was it J.K. Simmons or Alfred? Like, what happened? Did Harley stop him? We never got to see that.
No one can help you now.
The Joker's face looks like he had reconstructed surgery, facial surgery at least. That would have been an interesting scene to see in a flashback. Would have probably been R-rated though. Oh my gosh, this is timed? Oh no.
Remember, I don't care who it is walks through those doors. You gun their ass down. Got it?
When it gets like this, the best policy is just...
Something about this city. It changes people.
Why'd I do this timed?
Hey, who needs a break? That's the right answer. No one gets a break till I get my city back.
We're gonna run out of time. Yep, we're screwed. We're not doing time. We're not doing time. No time. I don't like time. I'll do this, and I'll do that, but I'm not doing time. Okay.
You'll wish you stayed
You'll
home.
wish you stayed home. Whatever you say, Opera Batman.
I'm begging you. Don't
Opera Batman.
people are killed tonight, and I don't want to add your names to the list.
La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Are we going to the opera? I don't think so. Yeah.
Big night, plans, hope it all comes together.
Yaha.
Remember, I don't care who it is walks through those doors. You gun their ass down.
Oh man, that guy's all red.
Lost his sense of humor, but then he never...
Red, go away.
Damn it. The bad guy
No,
another one.
no,
Don't trip
no,
everybody.
no. Ah.
Green, go, go!
Nani? It gave it to me. Okay.
I found the
It's the
guy
one
who
time where a
stole the
glitch
bomb.
actually works in my favor. I'm not mad.
3 more chances,
It actually worked.
You won't get me. I'm walking out of here.
Interesting.
All right, maybe I got lucky and he's gone. Keep hiding. You'll live longer.
Wait, I didn't want time. Why is there time? Oh, there is no time. You'll die badly, Batman. Blah, 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 blah,
It's my
blah.
personal mission in life.
Why's he always gotta say it like we done something wrong?
You've done something wrong. Duh.
He's gonna beat the crap out of me.
I am.
This job wasn't supposed to be this stressful.
Well, it is stressful. What are you gonna do about it? It's not giving me the inverted takedown now. Thank you. Your trouble. Oh. Don't worry. Wait, what? Did I mess up? I did. Well, I wasted all that. How can there only be 2 guys left? Ooties. What? Where did you come from, Goofy? Oh, YouTube short time.
Don't worry, it ain't gas, it's smoke.
Alright guys, YouTube short is up. YouTube short is up. Oof. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? This guy's getting on my nerves. So we have to wait until the other guy is red, and then that's how we're gonna do this. That's how this is gonna work. Unfortunately, this is not a pet short. This is a foodie short. Food short. But I'm probably going to use cats. Because I'm clickbaiter. Hi, Zelda. I didn't even know you were there. Hello, kitty. I'm going to have the whole house to yourself for a few hours. Isn't that fun? Okay, I need you to get rid of the red thingy. You done with the red thingy yet? I know. This takes a while.
Maybe it's got fortune.
No!
Knew it. It's one of the Batman's weapons.
I hate you, game. I hate you so much. Fine, we're gonna have to do this the hard way.
Help! No! Cut me. There! Stop!
Now you can't have your stupid shield no more.
What's that?
I don't know, go check, stupid.
Some sort of science project? Here it is. Uh-oh. It's a bat. Come on, you piece of junk.
Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. This is gonna be super annoying. Come on in, you big dummy. Took a while, but we still got it. Oops. Oh, well. Ah, there we go. Let me pin that. Okay, so now the short is 100% up. And I don't think anyone is watching. I'll get to your YouTube thingy in just a sec. Yeah, I didn't think anybody would be watching that yet. I'm gonna call this my favorite thing. My favorite thing. My favorite thing. Boom. Boom. Alright, let me see the super chat. Why won't it let me see the super chat? I haven't had a New York hot dog before. Maybe I'll try one there. You should. You should. Get a Sabrett's. From a New York City, like, hot dog vendor. If you get the works, just so you know, it means ketchup, mustard, sauerkraut, relish, and I don't remember what else they put on it. Onion. That's a hot dog with the works. A regular, like, most locals would get, like, ketchup, mustard, and sauerkraut, maybe onions. But mostly the sauerkraut. Like I said, I didn't have any sauerkraut, and I didn't even know there was any, I didn't know there was any, whatchamacallit. Oops. Smash and grab, mine your step, extinguished. Wrecking crew. Came in like a wrecking crew. Wrecking crew. Not good. Watching today 1K views. Wrecking Crew a reference to an old Nintendo game? It could be. Do I know an idea how to get people to do super chats? Nope. I never know how to do that. It just happens. Sometimes it doesn't. I go streams without getting super chats. Just part of life. I don't know.
You're all going down.
Alright, so I wanted to answer a question I got earlier today from Jayloon. Did I see what Andy Muschietti said about the Flash failing because he wasn't a popular character and that the public didn't care about him? Yes, I saw that. And I don't think Andy Muschietti is correct, or Muschietti, or however you say his name. Uh-oh. Whoa! Yeah! Brothers! Brothers, please! No. Sometimes, I mean, there's a feature on YouTube that you can enable. Some YouTubers have the option of doing super chat goals, and you can, after you reach your goal, you give your fans something of value, like tell them a story they've never heard, or do a stupid impression, or do a giveaway, or play a game they want to see, whatever. I mean, I don't know. People usually super chat when they have questions, but YouTube got rid of that ability because, like, a couple years ago they added membership highlighted messages, so it got rid of the ability for people to do super chats.
Vigilance, brothers. Need I say it again?
I mean, with a live stream, you're not going to get a super chat every time unless you have like millions of followers. I literally, I can go several days without a super chat. It'd be nice if we get one every day, but it doesn't happen. But as long as a stream gets 1,000 views, you get paid anyway. Anything below and you don't get paid. That sucks. So I'm already going through withdrawal because I had a an awesome anime game I did today. It was almost 3 hours long. I made $0 the entire time I streamed it. No memberships, no super chats. That's gonna hurt because YouTube's gonna see that and they're gonna subtract like 20 bucks from me tomorrow. They're just gonna be like, yeah, well, that stream failed, so well, so that sucks. You actually lose money when you don't when a stream or video fails. You lose money. So that's why YouTube is a pretty nasty place right now. But it would be very easy for me to get the views that I need if I wasn't shadow banned. But because I'm shadow banned, I have to work harder. I have to stream more. I have to constantly be going go, 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 go. And I never have a chance to relax. Because the minute I relax, everything falls apart. So, case in point, tomorrow is my grandma's memorial. I'll be driving up to New York City. I'll be there from noon until 3 o'clock, and then I'm driving back to Pennsylvania. I'm not staying. I'm getting back to work by 7, 8 o'clock because I don't know what type of channel I'll have to come back to tomorrow when I'm gone for, like, we stream usually starting at 3 o'clock to keep our views stable every day. And if I'm not here, I mean, we could drop to under 500 views an hour or more, or less. God only knows. I don't know. I know it's going to be bad, though. But I have to go down, or up. I don't have a choice. It's important to pay your respects, you know, but I'm going to pay for it. You have to get 1,000 views to get paid. They use the old archaic Nelson ratings thing. They pay YouTubers with something called CPM, cost per 1,000. So, however many 1,000 views, that's how much money you make. If you make 1,000 views, you still make money. If you get 1,000 views on a live stream, you make a decent amount of money, more than an upload. But if you don't get 1,000 views, that means that entire stream that you did, no matter how long it was, if it was 3 hours, 7 hours, 2 hours, you made bumpkiss that entire stream. If you got no super chats, if you got no memberships, then you, my friend, are at a loss. Because you provided a service that you did not get paid for. Because a streamer does not get paid for streaming. You get paid for the views. That's how it works. I would love to sit down with YouTube and be like, hey, I've been a YouTuber for going on 16 years. I want to be salary. I work 9 hours a day. I think $7 grand a month is fair. Based on, I make 240 videos a month. So I think that's a fair use of my time. For working about 10 hours or 12 hours a day. But I would sign the contract tomorrow. Be like, go for it. I don't want to be revenue anymore. I did my time. All my viral videos are dead anyway. Somebody showed up with a contract like that worked for YouTube, I would take the deal. A YouTuber would tell me, no, don't do that because YouTube views go up and down all the time. You could make more money later. It's like, I don't care if I'm flat salary. That's fine. When you get to be my age, you just want to be salaried. Also, they couldn't do anything to hurt me anymore. I could have, like, the most horrible views ever. If I was salary, it wouldn't matter. Because then I'd still make money.
That was your third, Batman. I await your next demonstration.
If you upload a video that gets 1,000 views 7 months from now, you'll make some money, but you won't make as much as when the video's fresh. Videos will always... The only way that you can't earn money on a video on YouTube is if you get shadow banned because no one watches your stuff. I have 16,000 videos. In reality, all those videos should be on YouTube's search engine being watched by thousands and millions of people because of all the content that we've generated. But when we got shadow banned 5 years ago now, all that work was essentially erased because it's never watched again. It's buried in the search engine. These were videos that were at the top of search engine for Power Rangers, Batman, Disney Infinity, Ultimate Alliance, Transformers, Ninja Turtles. We had millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views on some of the most viral games ever. And we earn $0 on those videos now and for the past 4 years. We only get paid for the work that we do that month. That's why we push ourselves so hard. That's why we do over 200 streams a month. I think we do 200. I've lost count. We do anywhere between 135 streams. That's 4 streams a day, 2.5 hours each. Plus if Amber streams, then that's another 2 additional streams. That's like 5 streams a day. Plus we do 2 YouTube shorts, which don't make any money. YouTube shorts is a band-aid that keeps your channel alive. It's putting fresh views into your channel while you're doing something else, like an upload or a live stream.
My men are eager to
Oh, I have to detonate a thing when he walks over it. Okay, I can do that.
you, Batman. I will study this encounter with interest.
Run back and check that. Run, run, run! Run, brothers! Turn around, you yuppie. No way you can shoot that from there.
Here, it belongs to Batman. I wonder what it's for.
No way!
Vigilant,
What?
brother. Need I say it again?
We need more men.
Okay, that's annoying. Now I gotta wait to blow this fool up.
He's waiting for us to chase him.
Thank you, Kim. Appreciate that.
We can't go back to Bane empty-handed.
You're watching my Lego Batman stuff? Yeah, thank you. But yeah, all those viral videos are shut off. We don't earn any money.
Tactics, Batman.
Those videos haven't earned a dime in 4 or 5 years. And how YouTubers stay in business after 10 years is through their legacy content. So all our legacy content is basically unpaid. The only reason you see us live stream as much as we do is because we have to. I'd much rather, you know, work for like 4 hours a day like I used to like 4 or 5 years ago.
What are you waiting for?
Writing Batman lore and, you know, not streaming 10 hours a day. But I can't.
Make the enemy pay for their insolence, or lose their respect
I don't have a choice.
and mine.
And eventually, what's going to happen is, time is the enemy of all man. Eventually, I'm going to run out of steam. Most people who come to my streams are like, how can you do this at your age? It's like, 1, I'm not that old. And 2, I have tenacity, and I have a will that is like the biggest drive that you'll see on the planet. But eventually, like happens to everybody, I'm going to run out of gas. I just will probably conk out during live streams or whatever. Instead of doing 4 live streams a day, I'll probably cut it down to 3. I already technically have cut it down to 3 live streams a day. Technically. I stream at 1 a.m., that's the next day. Excuse me. But eventually, old Father Time is going to catch up with me, and I won't be able to do this as much anymore because I just won't have the... I won't have the energy.
Enemy will eviscerate you.
Even the past 2 years, I have to use brisk iced tea to keep me going, like, after midnight. To have a can of brisk iced tea almost a day. Or I have to make, like, a really strong Earl Grey tea. Just keep the pot next to me. But a couple years ago, I didn't need that. I could stream, like, six independent streams at 1 hour and 45 minutes each. No problem. No breaks.
My men are eager
And I was good to go until, like, 3 in the morning.
I will study
The
this
past 2
encounter
years, I can't go past, like, 2 in the morning without getting, like, really loopy. The night streams get weird. People like the night streams, but the night streams get really weird. People in the chat can tell you, they get weird. It's because I'm running out of stamina. I don't have as much pep in my step after 1 in the morning.
Vigilance, brothers.
Because I'm getting older. This is just what it is. But even streamers who are in their 20s, they can't stream as long as I can. I've seen people, they set up a stream schedule on Twitch. They only stream for like 4 hours a day. Or sometimes they only do 6 hours a week. It's like, my gosh. Thinking, man, if I was your age, I'd be streaming like almost 12 hours a day. We've been full-time YouTube since 2010. We had a good thing going. You guys don't realize that if YouTube hadn't shadow banned us, like, Amber and I would be making an insane living. Like, we'd be making bank. I used to travel to California, New York City, Boston for work all the time. Do you know how expensive that is? Plane tickets, hotel, convention costs. We're talking thousands of dollars a month just for those events. I haven't gone to a convention in 5 years. 5 years. It's been 5 years. You might get lucky and get paid to be at the panel, but you still have to pay for your hotel. You have to pay for food. You have to pay for all that stuff. Just for a normal person to go to, like, E3, it costs $3,000 every year. Most of it goes to the hotel. You're looking about, like, $700 for the hotel for, like, 2 or 3 days. Your convention pass, if you didn't get your press credentials in. But even press has to pay for their own press badge, I believe. I think we did. I don't remember. Press doesn't have to pay as much as, like, people attending the events, but, you know, those events are expensive. And you have to remember, that was what the events were years ago. Like, events are more expensive now. When I attended E3 from 2006 until 2000 and... what was my last E3? I think my last E3 was 2014. And to go to E3 in the year 2014, it cost us $3,500. No lie. And that was for 3 days in California. 3 days. And that hotel was trash. That hotel was garbage. I hated that hotel. And their air conditioner didn't work. Oh my gosh. Go down! What happened? Why are you not going down there? Go examine that, you jerk. Why won't any of you people step on the blasted mine? What's wrong with you? You jerk? None of these guys do what I want them to do. I hate this. I have to wait for some punk to stand on one of those, and then I can blow them up. Going on 15 minutes. This is why I hate their patrol patterns. And this idiot is just standing there. You see him just standing there? Jerk face. Uh-oh. Don't mind me. How in the world am I gonna get these, like, annoying little sweaty mercenaries to step on that bomb? This is not supposed to happen. Are you Spanish or Russian?
I will not be made a fool.
You will be made a fool. Be the fool. Go check. Run down the stick. Is he red? Is he glowing?
I am frightened by innocent sounds now. I found one of his devices.
He is frightened by innocent sounds. Darn it!
You'll never be safe. I will destroy you, Bat! How do I kill you?
Do you relish the fear you elicit, Batman? Do you savor it? You should.
Oh, getting these guys in position is so annoying.
Try harder. We'll hunt forever.
Why can't I just lay down mines? Why does it have to be their mines?
He might get the drop on others, but he won't get me.
I won't get you.
Will you quiver like frightened children? Or rise like men and face your death?
Out!
Is he glowing red? Son of a...
What is this? Some kind of bomb? This thing's making a noise! What's going on? I can't see! Gas!
Finally! Sorry. I was getting annoyed. I was getting super annoyed.
Another false. The Batman insults your honor, and you insult mine. Impressive, Batman. These men do not frighten easily.
I still think my theory is sound that it was YouTube that shadow banned us, so they didn't have to pay us anymore. And they just want us to go away. But because we have members and we have ultimates and things like that, they can't 100% get rid of us, so they just make every year harder for us. Until we eventually just quit.
Walking through us!
Because, I mean, they're making it really hard to earn 1,000 views a stream now. But like I said, I'm like a stain. I don't go away. I bother YouTube all the time. I'm still here. Will this game ever get a remaster? No. Nope. Uh-oh. I don't think the short's being watched, is it? No, it is not. Crap. Yeah, that's bad. Alright, guys, we need a new name. Let's try my favorite food. This short is bombing big time. Oh my gosh. Let's try my favorite food. Let's see if that does anything. Alright, so we're going to talk about The Flash now, because I have theories. Breaking in extreme. No. No. Yeah. Quiet Waters. Okay, so you guys were asking about, Jay Loon was the one who did this. So he was talking about the Flash movie, because the director said the Flash is a character that's not popular enough, and that's why the movie failed. When the director didn't want to address three things. Three very big elephants in the room that he completely ignored. Number one, Ezra Miller was a very, very, very controversial actor at the time. He had been going through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that most people did not feel comfortable going to the movie to support. Because, you know, cancel culture was still in full swing, and also he did some things that would make anybody's eyebrow raised, like, I don't want to go see some crazy guy. I like Michael Keaton, and I want to see Michael Keaton's movie, but I mean, that Ezra guy... Ugh. But, you know, a director can't go and throw a star under the bus, so he's got to blame the character. But let me just ask Mr. Muschietti a question. If The Flash was really an unpopular character, why was the CW able to do, what, 6, 7 seasons of the show? And have the highest ratings on the network for like 5 years? If The Flash was a, and I quote, unpopular character? If The Flash was an unpopular character, would he be one of the most popular Justice League members? I mean, there's food for thought. Would he have his own comic book that's still around today? The Flash issues still release, even though the numbers are nowhere they were even 10 years ago. The Flash comics are moderately successful with the low numbers they get. People love The Flash globally. He's not a character that people don't know who he is. He's been around for 40, 50 years in just regular media, like television media. He was on the Super Friends. He had his own cartoon show. He's appeared in, like, the 70s, 80s, 90s television, 2000, 2010s, 2020s. He's not an unpopular character. He's moving the goalpost because he doesn't want to accept reality that his star Ezra was bonkers.
Run, or I will hurt
Number
you.
2, the director didn't know enough about The Flash to make a good movie in general. The best scenes in the Flash movie are Batman scenes. Change my mind. The best scenes in The Flash are Batfleck and Michael Keaton. All the scenes involving their Bruce Waynes and Batman are peak cinema. They're really good. Not as good as Affleck's warehouse scene, but Keaton's fight scene in the missile silo is actually pretty cool. It's not bad. Could have been better, but it's really not bad. It works with Keaton's strengths. You know, he threw a lot of batarangs, he kicked people, he used his grapple. It was a decent fight scene. A lot better than some of the fight scenes we had in the Bale movies and some of the other stuff. Which, the Bale movies, they were going for a more ninja-esque style to Batman's combat. It wasn't free-flow combat that we saw both Affleck and Keaton do in their later movies. It was more like, you know, Batman jumps in between everybody and uses Muay Thai and breaks bones, and he looks very mysterious and otherworldly. That's how Bale's Batman fought in the Nolan movies. Wasn't like a very flashy kind of MMA fighter that both Affleck and Keaton's 70-year-old Batman turned into. He was I'm going to take you down, and it's going to be very theatric. My cape's going to be blowing in the wind, and I'm just going to jump between a whole bunch of guys and, you know, beat them up Muay Thai style, and it's going to look really cool on film, like they're being attacked by a swarm of bats, which it did. It looked very theater-esque. Did it look cool in terms of Batman? No. It looks like a giant bat was eating people. If you go back and watch Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, when Batman is engaging enemies, you know, it looks kind of weird. And when he's getting ready to fight the Joker, he basically is a Muay Thai stance. You know, with his elbows up like that, like kind of like a boxer thing. He's Muay Thai. Which is fine. Muay Thai Batman's cool. I'm just saying. And even the Batman that we have with Matt Reeves is kind of like an MMA fighter, kind of. A very thin MMA fighter, but still, you know, mess you up. Yada da 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 dee. Wait, is this the one with the stupid thing? No, it is the zip line. Holy crap. I hate the zip line. I hate. The zip line is so freaking buggy, man. Dun 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 dun. Aye! Brothers! Brothers, help me! that's gonna leave a mark.
Did that happen?
Did he get out of his glue?
Help me!
Did you break my little zip line?
It can't be. What hit me? Go through that. He toys. No! No! Get me up. I got the bad.
Oh! Oh, shoot! I forgot! I forgot that I had no health. Oh, no.
Ding dong, the bat is dead. Which old bat? The damn old bat. Ding dong, the damn old bat is dead.
Yeah, so I'm getting back to the whole Flash thing. Like, I think that Andy would do a good job making a Batman movie because he even says, if you watch the Flash documentary, what is it a documentary of it really? Is it a documentary about the Flash? Or is it a documentary about Michael Keaton coming back as Batman? Because it kind of seems like Andy and his sister are basically, you know, fanboying over Michael Keaton's Batman. The Batcave, the music, the costumes, Michael Keaton, Bruce Wayne. How would Bruce Wayne act with meeting the Flash in different universes? He was making a Batman movie that had the Flash in it. Go back and look at Gotham City. Look at the way that Gotham looks and how he portrays everything. You know, he was making a cool Batman movie, and that was his plan. He had 3 Batmen in the movie. George Clooney, Michael Keaton, and Ben Affleck. It is a Batman movie with Flash in it. In fact, I think the Batman is in the movie just as much as he was in BVS, which was a Batman-Superman movie. I'm pretty sure Batman has more screen time than the Flash. And, I mean, when you combine both Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck's screen time, I'm pretty sure it's more than Barry's. Like, they have more pivotal scenes. They're more interesting to watch. And they're treated with more respect than the Flash is. The Flash does some pretty stupid stuff in the movie, where he's just kind of a joke. The way he runs, he looks stupid. The jokes that he does with his younger self looks really, like, lame. His laugh is annoying. I think it was cool that Ezra was playing himself in 2 different ways, but the one version of Barry is just so annoying that it almost ruins the movie. And the movie's not that great to begin with either.
No one can help you now.
So I think people are kind of jumping the gun thinking that Andy can't make a Batman movie because he already made one. And if you go back and just watch the Batman sections of the movie, even with Affleck's goofy costume, crap. Even with his goofy costume, it's still a good, like, they're good Batman scenes. The chase sequence is really cool. It's just his colorful costume kind of ruins it a little bit because Batman stands out like a sore thumb. Well, he won't be back. Everything about Ezra's Flash is annoying, though. If you're going to make an annoying Flash, don't make him Barry Allen, at least make him Wally. Wally was a jokester. Barry's as straight as an arrow as possible. He's boring. Barry is like the mentor Flash. He's an adult. Adults are boring. Wally is fun. Wally is everybody's favorite anyway, because Wally has a personality. Barry's stale toast. Wally is the life of the party. Wally is ADD, Barry is normal. You want an ADD Flash.
You know,
You don't want to turn Barry Allen into Wally West. That doesn't work. He's not that type of character. He's a very stoic kind of... what's the word I'm looking for? Is this guy always going to be like this?
Gotham is our hunting ground now.
No! Yeah, Barry faced his demons, Wally hasn't. I mean, Barry has a tragic story, but that tragic story molds him into the kind of guy he is. He's a nice guy, but he's not like Mr. Zippy that, what's his name made him? He doesn't act like that.
Who's first?
Zack Snyder's biggest mistake was making Barry Allen the Flash. He should have been Wally West. That's what it should have been, because that's the personality that, you know, he has. He's kind of this hyperactive guy. But it doesn't work. That characterization doesn't work for Barry Allen. It just doesn't.
They will fall under my master's booty for... Go through that!
Who do that? Blah, blah, blah.
Come and see this!
Huh? Are you over there? This can't be happening.
Oops. Oh no!
Ding dong, the bat is dead. Which old bat? The damn old bat. Ding dong, the damn old bat is dead.
I mean, I like what they did with Barry Allen in the CW. It worked. But Barry was like, again, he's a straight as an arrow character. You know, he's kind of like dad jokes, kind of boring. He can be fun, but he's not like the life of the party. Like Ezra, like, probably grew up watching Wally West, for one, which is a given, because Wally West was the TV Flash for, almost a decade. He made his appearance in the Superman animated series, and he was in most people's young life, whether you were in high school, college, or grade school, you saw Wally as the Flash on TV for 6 years. You know, that plus in the video games it was Wally. It was only after they brought Barry back to life that you saw Barry making a, you know, comeback and stuff, but his personality was always different than Wally's. And I mean Ginger Wally. I'm not talking about other New 52 Wally. OG Wally is the hyperactive guy. The fun Flash is Wally. Redhead Wally. Ginger Wally. No, we can't do that one. How in the world did they see me? That's what I want to know.
You're all going down.
But that's the real reason why the Flash movie failed. The Flash movie failed because of Ezra Miller. People were very hesitant to support him because he had so many allegations against him. He beat up a lady, he strangled somebody, he broke into people's houses. You know, people felt very uncomfortable going to support his movie because he did criminal things. Right? That kind of made people hesitant, like, well, I don't know. I like Michael Keaton a lot, but I don't know. That Flash actor... Ugh. And that's kind of where people stood. They were like, I don't know what to do with that. How did he die? Weird. Is he close enough to that?
Take a good look at what he did to this man. We will do double to him when we fight him.
Attention, shoppers! Batman's just taken out another member of your crew. Clean up on aisle 3.
Man, the range of that!
Attention, shoppers! Batman's just taken out another member of your crew. Clean up on You know, Bats, I'm starting to think you enjoy seeing people cowering.
How am I gonna do this?
Who is out there? I won't stop until you're dead!
Lovely.
This is not how it was supposed to happen! There!
Come on, Bats. An awful gruesome takedown is in store for our final contestant.
The devil take you with Bane does not!
It's always so hard to do this one.
Face me, Batman! I will not be made a fool!
Really? You look like the fool to me.
I don't want to be the one to disappoint Bane!
Aww. Thug loyalty is so sweet.
Oh, this is it, Batman. Last man standing.
Nani?
Time for him.
What was that? Okay. Why are people reading my biography? The couple met when Luke was studying graphic design. Amber was a music major. They got married in 2006. Luke would later switch majors and earn a degree in journalism. I don't have any degrees. I had a game journalism job without a degree. I had merit. I had passion. I had drive. That's how I got a job in the game industry. I had no degree. I had a high school diploma and some college. I hold no college degrees. Also, my English teacher said I would never be a writer. So out of spite, I became a writer. I always found that funny. I wanted to rub it in her face, but she died. So I was like, no. Well, I couldn't rub it in her face. Yeah, she was always trying to give me F's in English. She says, you would never make a good writer. Ever. So basically, all the abuse I suffered in school, I didn't get any degrees. I graduated high school, and then I attended college at Albany State and a Bible college, and then I went to a community college in Illinois. So I went to 3 colleges, and I hold no degrees from any of them. No certificates, no nothing. No, I wouldn't. No. No. I wouldn't go up to her grave and, like, be like, ha ha! Joke's on you, I was a journalist for 10 years! Huh? I wrote 100 reviews. Plus, I made 75 video reviews. Actually, did I? I might have made more than 75 video reviews. I don't remember. I made 4 documentaries. Like 30-minute 40-minute documentaries. I did probably 100 video game reviews between retro and video games. And then I wrote 100 reviews for 3 publications in the span of 10 years. Yeah, but that biography needs some citation. I don't have any degree. I'm proof that you can do life without a college education or a college degree. College wasn't for me. I didn't like it. Write a letter to her husband? She wasn't married. She was a cat lady. She was a fat, angry cat lady who wanted to make my life miserable in high school. How did I get the video game job? I was working... Where was I? I wasn't a security guard yet. It was 2003, and I was doing some mod work on GameFAQs. And I was talking to this guy who was another mod, and it turned out he was an editor of a small publication that was like a branch of 1UP.com. And it was called We Live, I believe. It was a We... Or not We. It was a... I think it was called just Nintendo Live, and then they changed it to We Live. So it was a Nintendo website that did, like, game reviews, like written game reviews. Game Boy Advance, GameCube, N64, stuff like that. And they were heavily inspired by the IGN Nintendo team, and also 1UP.com. So they were a kind of affiliate of 1UP, I believe. I don't remember. But I was friends with this guy, more or less, or acquaintances. And they had a position opening up for a writer. And I even told the guy up front. I said, hey, you know, I've known you for a couple of years and, you know, this stuff. And I'm interested in, you know, writing for the writing position they have freelance. And he's like, do you have a degree? I said, no. And he's like, okay. He says, well, I know you. And he says, I like the stuff you wrote on the forum sites and things like that. So, you know, I'm going to give you a shot. So I wrote a really funny Game Boy Advance review. I think it was on a Hello Kitty game or Castlevania. I don't remember. I know it had a lot of humor, and I wrote it in the style of a Nintendo Power review, right? And I got the job. And then I was with that company until they became We Live. And then I got talent scouted by an affiliate company of GameSpot, I believe is what they were. GameSpot was the publication, I believe that was. Or was it GameStop? No, it's GameSpot. And then I went over to their... I was working with another YouTuber that had an opening at Got Game. And he's like, hey, you worked at this other place freelance. Why don't you come work for me at my, you know, publication? And I was like, okay. He says, yeah, I'll do part-time. And it's like, great. He says, yeah, do you think you can write, like, I forget, I think it was like 3 game reviews a week. I said, yeah, no problem. I can do that, and it's very easy for me to submit. And he says, cool. He says, I'll give you like $50 a review. I said, okay. So I did it, and then from that job, working with them, which they were a small publication in California, then I branched off to another company at the same time that was in Florida called Game Zone, and I worked with them, and my main goal, my end goal, was to work at IGN, back when IGN was really good. I wanted to be part of the IGN Nintendo team, specifically the IGN team that dealt with, like, portable gaming, like Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, stuff like that. So what happened was I got really into getting to know the people at Got Game and Game Zone that I worked at both companies simultaneously for 5 years. I was a reporter for Got Game, which meant I went to the conventions in the East Coast, in Boston, New York City, and Connecticut, and sometimes Newark. And I was basically the reporter in the field. I went and I interviewed people. I did the write-up of the interview on their website. And, you know, I made an okay living. It wasn't the greatest. The pay was... There was no pay for growth. My first like, real paycheck from the Let's Play channel was triple what I made as a game journalist in, like, 2 years. So, I mean, the game journalists did not make a lot of money, especially part-timers. I was never full-time. And in my time, I wrote over 100 game reviews. Like, actual written. And I wrote at least 15 radio reviews for Steve Masters. If anybody knows who that is. Yeah, but no, sometimes, if you have the passion, if you have the drive, and if you got the talent, you can talk yourself into a lot of jobs, because they're looking for people that, one, are going to do a good job. They don't just, well, I mean, now they just hire anybody, but back in the day, they were looking for people that had, like, the love of the industry to be in the game industry. Like, they wanted people that loved gaming, and they wanted to represent gamers with their articles and stuff like that. So that's who I was, you know? And that's how I got the job. But I had no degree. I was actually worried I wasn't going to get a shot because I had no degree. And the guy was like, he says, well, you got a high school diploma, so that's good enough for me. And he says, your writing is fantastic, so you're in. I was like, okay. And like I said, I wanted to rub it in my teacher's face, but she was gone. By the time I was actually making money at it, like, she was already dead. So it was like, yeah, I can't do that. English teachers were mean, man. English teachers were mean. And then basically, I stayed in the game industry as a game journalist from 2004 until 2014. My YouTube channel took off like a firecracker in 2012. 2011, 2012 was a big year for us. And then Amber and I decided that I would retire, but I didn't really retire. The plan was to make our own publication, but we made the LLC, and we were trying to make the website, but the guy who owned our YouTube channel wanted us to focus on our YouTube channel by, like, 2013, because that was the year of Disney Infinity, Arkham Origins, Injustice, and that was a very big year for his network, and he was originally going to get us a website where Amber and I were this close to becoming basically Clownfish. We were going to open our own small publication that was going to deal with video game reviews told by gamers from both a hardcore point of view, like a hardcore gamer, me, guy who plays every genre and every game, and a casual approach that my wife would have. So it's going to have two different versions of perspective for the website, and it was a novel idea. The problem is we didn't have a person who could build it, and the person who was encouraging us to do our YouTube channel more was making a lot of money off of us because of how poppin' our channel was in 2013. 2013, 2014 was a huge year for Kwingsletsplays as a brand. We skyrocketed. So all our additional plans that we wanted to do with our LLC never happened because we could never find somebody to make the website for us. Now we have all the time in the world, but we don't have the finances for it. I had the operational cost to actually make a small publication, kind of like IGN, back in 2013, 2014, but I don't anymore. And so, yeah, we were going to do that kind of thing where it was going to be like a website that had game reviews for, at the time, would be PS3, Wii U, Nintendo DS, and that was it. That's what our stick was going to be. And, of course, we'd have links to where our Let's Plays were, too. So people wanted a second opinion or to see what the game was like. We were going to cross-promote like crazy within ourselves. But the problem is we didn't have enough manpower, and no one made the website. The website where our newsletter is, I made that, and it's a terrible website. That website hasn't been updated since 2021, and I can't update a website. So that thing's been outdated forever because I'm not good at web design. It's not one of my skill sets. I can write funny crap, but I can't code a website. Nor could I pay somebody to do it. But we had a vision to do stuff. Wait, was that not what I was supposed to do? Oh, disrupt an enemy's gun with a disruptor and take him down with his own gun jams. Oh. Take down an enemy with a beatdown. Oh. Appear out of nowhere, surprise a terrified enemy. Dang, nabbit! I was doing this wrong. Welp!
You will enjoy this test, Batman.
We lost him. Why is that guy just standing there? Wouldn't he, like, go investigate his friends? My friends, what is going on? Fists of Fury, beat down an enemy, scare tactics.
I can't move.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Curse you. Ah! No! No!
I'd hoped for more of a fight.
Yeah, if you think about it, my evolution as a game person and as a content creator is so strange. Like, I started as a game journalist, highly underpaid and very skilled in 2004. Then when YouTube came around, I started doing retro reviews in 2006, 2007. I became a Let's Player in 2010. I dabbled with I messed around with news videos, so I became like a reporter in 2000 and probably 14. I did a lot of like news-oriented videos. Not like clickbait news, but like comic book news and stuff like that, and I stuck with that for 3 years. Then I became a streamer. And then when I was a streamer, I became like I tried to do like a clickbait news channel for a while, but that ate away at my soul a little bit, especially because of the woke people. And now I'm still a streamer, and I don't know what the next evolution is going to be. And I did podcasts too for a while. I did podcast early on, before podcast was popular. I was on 2 podcasts from 2008 until 2010. And it was a lot of work, and I didn't like it. And also, the people that I was on podcasts were hardly showed up on time. They had what was known as California time. East Coast people are punctual. California people are late. So I would say, okay, this is the time I have to record the podcast with you. And I need to get it done because then I have to record like 2 hours of Let's Plays with my wife. And then we're going to have dinner because I have a life. And then I'm going to live stream really late at night on Twitch and stuff like that. So my podcast partners never showed up on time. So eventually I quit. And Amber was like, well, we can do a podcast. It's like, but we already do a podcast. It's called Kwingsletsplays. It's a Let's Play. But yeah, you know, looking back, maybe we should have did the podcast when we were younger, but we didn't want to work all the time. Like we were pumping out content. We had so much viral videos that we were living off our viral videos. We were very happy. At the same, like they always, whether it's Maker Studios or whoever, you always want to bring in the people that's going to bring folks to your thing. You don't want to have old channels on YouTube that don't get traction because you're not going to benefit from it. No podcast will ever have me on because they will not earn anything from it. Because I cannot bring an audience to them because I'm shadow banned. And I'm not, like... I'm just a gamer. I'm not in that controversial spotlight. And I don't want to be in that spotlight. The only reason I did what I did when the woke stuff took over is because I spoke for my people. I represented my gamers. My tribe. That's it. You know? I felt it was the right thing to do, and I have no regrets for standing up for us gamers and what we want and what we expect, and that we want to be left alone. You know, I had no problem like taking a lot of like fire for waving the gaming flag, That's who I am. But at the same time, I don't like to talk about politics, and I don't like most of the stuff that are on these like podcasts, these roundtables. They start talking about video games, and then they move to politics, and then they move to movies, and then they talk about gaming a little bit, but they really don't focus on gaming. All the gaming podcasts I've ever been on, the focus is 75% gaming, and then the other stuff is like, you know, entertainment news or whatever. But I would love to be on a comic book or a podcast that does gaming that only talks about gaming. I don't really want to give any type of acknowledgement to the woke stuff because the woke stuff is dying. I don't think that it needs to be, you know, given a banner anymore, because what's going to happen is you're going to give these people attention, and somehow they're going to Phoenix down themselves. They'll come back to life, and we don't want that. So anyway, here's what's happening, people. Brightest Day Batman is tomorrow. It'll be at like 8 o'clock. Or no, it won't be at 8 o'clock. It'll be 10 o'clock. I'm going to be doing Multiverses tomorrow, probably around 7. And I'm going to have shorts for you, like Injustice shorts and Arkham shorts. So if you guys have a short you would like to see that you would want me to put together, contact either the Kwingsletsplays Twitter or tell me in the comments of this video, and I can download the video, because I have to download the video, which takes time, and then I have to clip that small section out and put it in my phone. I can't just download your clip on my phone and upload it. It doesn't work that way. I have to find the video where the clip is, download that, which depending on how long the stream was could take an hour, and then I have to clip that 30-second section out and transfer it to my phone, and that's how a short is made. Anyway, you guys stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow, and please watch the shorts playlist a lot. It's important. Later, people.